What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix world? This, once again, is Scott Porter back for the 5th and final day of our unboxing series of the brand new WizKids HeroClix set, Marvel's House of X. That's right. Xavier back there, Magneto, Jean Grey, Scott, Wolverine, the whole band is here. Heck, the whole mutant population is here because this story follows the formation of a brand new mutant nation on Krakoa. You've got all the mutants coming together, good, bad, doesn't matter. It's pure insanity. And this set has not disappointed us with the sheer variance of mutants that we're seeing. We have had a couple of Wolverines, but that's to be expected. That dude he lives forever. So he's apparent in like every single X-Men story. But outside of that, man, the character choices have been great. A lot of existing characters that we've had maybe once or twice before in HeroClix form and haven't seen in a while. We got some brand new characters. We have really great power sets mirroring what Jonathan Hickman did in House of X and Powers of X. We got Moira X yesterday, and her dial is it's slowly blowing my mind, the way that they decided to run her dial. It's super cool. We've got 3 super rares. We got the Red Queen, that's right, Kate Pride. Don't call her Kitty. Don't do it. She'll break your nose. We got Juggernaut, which was a World Championship figure request from a couple years back. And we got the Prime Apocalypse, which was awesome. Which leaves us today hoping we pull a chase. I don't know if there's more than just the guy on the back, but on the back we have a view of him. It is Phoenix Wolverine, Old Man Logan Phoenix. If you've never read Jason Aaron's Thor run, that's where this particular character is from. He's from a different universe where Loki got all of the Infinity Stones and wiped out existence and then wanted to go back and fix it. And Logan had one of the stones. He also had the Phoenix Force. He's a very, very powerful character. I think that piece is going to break the bank as far as points go. The end of that storyline is magnificent. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to let you guys go find it and read it because Aaron just does an incredible job. But yeah, it hasn't been a lot of bad guys. We haven't seen Omega or Dr. Gregor or any of the real human side villains outside of the bystander tokens that we've gotten on the Krakoan Revival card. We haven't seen a lot of it. And that's because they're not really front and center. What's front and center in these books is the mutants and how they are relating to each other as they are trying to achieve this very common goal of not mutant salvation, but of securing a future for mutant kind that has never existed before. And trust Moira, she has seen the mutant evolution stopped many, many times by humanity and technology joining together. So they're trying to prevent all of that, and it's really about their relationships. And if you think back over the most amazing runs on X-Men, if you think back to like Claremont's run, where a whole issue is just them playing basketball or doing a softball game, it's just the stuff back at the manor where they're just spending time together and figuring each other out. And a lot of that is happening once again. It's regaining some of that. A lot of quiet moments between characters, very charged moments between characters. You have Quanon and Betsy Braddock on the island together at the same time. How does that go down? They're dealing with that. They're dealing with, years-long rivalries that have to be put aside. And so we're really just getting mutants. And it's, for me, somebody who is a huge X-Men fan like I am, it's a pretty incredible set. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I listed the characters that I would love to see, that I want to see, that I hope to see a couple of days ago. Not going to go through it again. I'm super happy with what I've gotten so far. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, a new booster full of people we haven't had before. Like this guy in bubble wrap. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got 2 characters in bubble wrap, and I don't know why holy crap! This booster's insane. All right, you know what? I'm gonna save this booster because that booster was nuts. There's some impressive stuff in there. I'm gonna do this one first, guys. I know we got to save the best for last. I can't blow it out in the first 5 minutes of the day 5 video. If we made it this far, we just gotta hold on tight. Be patient, folks. Be patient. Whew. That one is dope. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Okay, yeah. Some characters we haven't seen yet. Oh, this is awesome. We got a separate version of Sunspot. I think I mentioned that when we got the New Mutants painted character of Bobby, that I wanted to see him, a more powered up version of him, and we have it. I can't believe we got 2 Sunspots in the same set, but I will take it. We got another Sinister clone, which gives me 3 on the day, and a Mr. Sinister. So if I was a Mr. Sinister fan, I'd be pretty jazzed about that. I got a Beast here. I want to make sure we've already seen this Beast. Yes, we've seen that Beast. We've got Storm here, a member of the Quiet Council who we have not seen yet. Very excited to take a look at her. She's going to have Krakoan revival and all of those elements. She's probably going to be a member of the Marauders, which I'm excited about. And then Psylocke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Quanon that we already have, and it is. Oh, man, I'm a little bit bummed we didn't get Betsy Braddock in here. I really wanted to see the new Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock character, and even maybe see Brian Braddock in his new role as well, as the two of them are figuring their futures out together. But it's not going to be. Wasn't meant to be. You can't get the whole set. You can't do it. Not one brick, but still, very impressive. I'm super hyped about Sunspot here. Let's take a look at his card. I think I said a couple of days ago that Bobby is kind of the fourth wall breaking, journaling narrator of the New Mutants book that deals with the old New Mutants guys, and he is funny. He's charming, he's funny. Hickman writes him in such a wonderful way. Some writers don't get it, and they can make you hate a character very quickly. Not in that book. It's definitely worth reading, and his friendship with Cannonball is so fantastic. Sunspot, AIM, Avengers, New Mutants, and X-Men. Set number 25 comes in at either 75 or 35 points. He's got a trait, Absorb Energy. When Sunspot is targeted by a range attack, after resolutions, heal him 1 click and remove an action token from him. Also has a special damage power, financing many teams these days. Leadership. Once per turn, for all friendly characters with this power, when another friendly character that shares a keyword is given a second action token after resolutions, you may roll a d6. On a roll of 4 to 6, heal that character 1 click. So they don't take that push damage there. He makes sure that they don't. And on the back here, we'll take a look at his dial. It's pretty great. He's got some poison in there, which is fun. 4 natural damage, top dial for 2 clicks, 11 attack value on that first click, and running shot. That's who I was looking for. That's the Sunspot I was hoping for. Well done. I like it a lot. The New Mutants get in trouble in space a little bit, and he uses his Earth money to buy him the best space lawyer he can find. And it ends up being a blind alien who can't even find his way into the courtroom. It's really good. It's definitely one of the lighter books. And if the heaviness of some of the Dawn of X stuff is weighing on you, New Mutants is the place you go. You want to kind of escape a little bit and read some of that. It's super interesting, though. If you buy the trade for New Mutants, know that you're not getting New Mutants 1 through 6. You're getting New Mutants issues 1, 2, and 3, and then 5, 6, and 8, because it's collecting only the issues that Hickman is writing that deal with the original New Mutants. And the Earthbound Young Mutants are written by another author. So just a word of warning, just to let you know. Okay, Storm. Man, Storm's cloak goes on forever. Her cape. Cloak? I don't know. What's the difference here? That looks more like a cloak to me. Less like a cape. More like a cloak. I don't know. Nice sculpt either way. She's big. That is a big sculpt. Storm has Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, and Pirate keywords. Set number 39 comes in at 85 points. She has Krakoan Revival. Refer to the Krakoan Revival bystander card. And you know what? I know I showed you guys yesterday, but since it's the last day, I am just going to slide this in here. You guys can screenshot this and read this. It tells us everybody in the Quiet Council everybody that can use Krakoan Revival. You revive one of your friendly characters that was KO'd. Your opponent scores the points, but then they also generate one of these 6 bystanders. It's their choice. They generate it, put it next to them, and they score 10 points for every bystander that they produce on the map throughout your game. They score 10 points for each of those. So there you go, Krakoan Revival. Back to Storm. Trait, my best? No, the main bolt is still charging. Ooh, yes. That's a great moment. When Storm hits with a range attack, after resolutions, give a hit character a lightning rod token. When Storm targets a single character with a lightning rod token with a range attack, she modifies damage by +3. At the end of your turn, remove all lightning rod tokens that weren't given this turn. That quote specifically, she gets taken over in her mind, and she's actually attacking a good guy in that moment. She goes, my best? No, the main bolt is still coming. So this first one knocks her opponent down, and then the second one is this giant bolt that's coming. And I think it's Gentle, actually, that jumps in the way of that lightning bolt and saves whoever Storm is attacking. I believe that's actually from X-Men Red. I think Cassandra Nova is the one that's taken her over. And that's what happens. Anyway, I remember that quote because that was such a cool scene. All right. Flipping it over here, Marauders. You see her dial there. 5 clicks of running shot. She's 7 clicks long. A lot of toughness there, so she can take some damage. Surprisingly enough, I need to check her traits one more time, that she does not have energy shield deflection. That's a first. Usually Storm has energy shield deflection. The ones that I'm used to using, she has no defense against those range powers or anything. So still, a lot of damage dealing power there, a lot of board control. Very cool. Okay, here we go. This last booster, the one I chose not to show you right away, it's just because we pulled a chase. And the chase is the chase that's on the back of the box. We pulled, if I can get him out of here, Old Man Phoenix. We got him, y'all. We got him. And he is very spiky. He's poking his way through bubble wrap as we speak. Come on, there we go. All right. Woo! He looks incredible. Incredible. Oh my gosh. Fits right in. Fits right in with the other guys too. You know? Let's see if we can sneak Cyclops in here. There you go. Look at that happy little open marriage family. Oh man. Oh, I don't know what's going on in that Summers house, but it's interesting to say the least. Okay, let's see. Old Man Phoenix. We'll have to take a look at him in just a minute. Man, that sculpt is incredible. You'll get a better view when we go top down for sure. We've got another Forge here. I think we might have seen this Forge already. I want to make sure. Set number 2. Actually, no. I think this is... Did we get 3 Forges in this set? All right, there's Forge. We got Emma Frost, who we've already seen. Set number 27. We got a second Prime. I'm shocked right now. In this Chase booster, there is a Prime, and it's Prime Bishop. And if you recognize the costume, yeah, it's somebody that everybody was really upset about in the X-Men the Animated Series set. I think we got animated Bishop there. And then we got Professor X as well. So, hell of a booster to open second to last. I'm just going to call it last. I know it's cheating, but yeah, hell of a booster here, man. I am stoked. I think we'll start with Forge. He is set number 2. He has X-Force, X-Factor, X-Men, Mystical, Scientist, and Soldier. The Mutant CIA, which is a trait that they all share on X-Force. Stealth and improved movement and targeting against hindering terrain. He is a Technopath. Perplex. When Forge uses it to target another character that shares 2+ keywords, he may modify the chosen value, except damage, by +2 instead. Very cool. Popping up people's attack values or defense values as much as he can. And he has that special power all the way down his dial. I'm still a little bit bummed if we got 3 forges, but we didn't get one in a giant Krakoan mech suit. When he goes and tears crap up in that giant Krakoan mech suit, it's pretty intense. Maybe a super rare. I don't know. Okay. Next, we're going to go with this Professor X here. It's a little creepy. He's got like this mental bolt coming out from behind him. It looks a little creepy. I'm not going to lie. He does not look like somebody you would want to trust. Professor X is so great in this book. He's changing the way he looks at trying to coexist with humanity. Let's see. Illuminati, Quiet Council, Starjammers, X-Force, X-Men, Politician, Ruler. Set number 42 comes in at 75 points. Krakoan Revival, which we saw with Storm. Another trait, bartering pharmaceutical breakthroughs for Krakoan sovereignty. That's a mouthful of a trait, isn't it? I'm going to use my bartering pharmaceutical breakthroughs for a Krakoan sovereignty trait. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use real quick. Free. Choose an opposing character not on its starting click. That character's controller may heal that character 1 click. If they do, until your next turn, the chosen character can't attack. If they don't, roll a d6. On a roll of 3 to 6, heal 1 click on a friendly character that is equal or less points than the chosen character. A special movement power while you slept, the world changed. Mind control, stealth. When Professor X uses mind control, he has improved targeting, elevated, hindering, blocking, and other. I mean, geez, Louise, he can just. Here's the thing, he can use mind control anywhere on the map. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Through anything on the map, not anywhere on the map, but through anywhere on the map. And man, 8 range, 3 bolts. He can use that special power in a huge way. He's got on his first 4 clicks. Yeah. And he's dealing damage on his own. Look at that. 3 damage with Perplex, with Psychic Blast at the end of his dial. He's not playing anymore. Professor X is not playing. And that line, while you slept, the world changed. I didn't do a very good job of describing House of X to everybody. What happens with Professor X is all of a sudden, one day, he sends out a message to the entire world. And he says, the mutants are going to live on Krakoa now. We're going to be a sovereign nation. And you might be laughing right now and saying, we'll never let that happen. But you will. Because living on Krakoa, we have created these drugs that can cure you of all cancers, of all genetic diseases, can expand your life range by 10 to 20 years, make you live longer. And there's a third one as well. And heal all wounds or whatever it is. And he says, we will sell these to you. We will create our own economy. We'll sell these to you. And you will buy them from us because you want better for your citizens. But in turn, the countries that buy those for us will recognize us as a sovereign nation. And we're here to stay. While you slept, the world changed. And this is the new world. This is what we are, Krakoa. And they have these flowers that they can plant anywhere and grow gates. They've sent out a message to all the mutants in the world and say, just find a gate, walk through it, and you will be home. Period. And, I mean, Professor X he's a badass in these books, man. He is a badass. All right. Moving on. Bishop Prime. This is awesome. Also unexpected. Did not expect to see this Bishop here. X-Men Future. Trait. Time traveling with my sister. Phasing teleport. Once per game, when Bishop uses it, after resolutions, you may generate a shard bystander. Oh, shoot. Okay, great. Another trait, fixing the timeline. When Bishop attacks 1+ characters with the past and or future keywords, or that can use probability control, modify attack by +2 and damage by +1. Also has energy absorption, which we all know, energy shield deflection, and toughness. I guess he doesn't turn it back into energy on them. But there's the shard bystander token on the back. There's his full dial. Boom. And she has absorbed the ambient light. Opposing characters can only attack characters within 5 squares of themselves. And family bond. After the resolution of any actions, if no friendly character named Bishop is on the map, KO Shard. So she goes away as soon as Bishop does. He's only 40 points, but that's awesome. And significant appearance, X-Men the Animated Series, One Man's Worth, Part 1. Very, very cool. So, X-Men the Animated Series, and he looks it too, man. His costume, his sculpt. I'm telling you guys, I can't show you really, I can't get that far in on these, but when you see their faces and the new paint jobs and everything, it's looking great. These sculpts, high improvement. Some of these characters are pretty tall, but I mean, they're superheroes, right? All right, last but not least, here we go, everybody. Old Man Phoenix. All right, I had to take a drink for that. Set number 67 comes in at 160 or 90 points. There he is. That sculpt is just insane. This is definitely desktop material, right? Look at all the detail and the Phoenix Fire on the back. All the detail on him in the front. Paint looks great. The beard's awesome. Yeah, he's going on a shelf, on a desk. He's going somewhere. That's awesome. All right, let me read his card. Mutant, Regeneration, and Cosmic Resurrection. Oh, before I do that, let me. He's got Phoenix Force, X-Men, Cosmic, and Future. Mutant Regeneration and Cosmic Resurrection. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 and heal Old Man Phoenix half the result. What at the beginning of your turn? Let's just get this out of the way. Roll a die, and he heals half of the result. Ugh, disgusting. Another trait. The Earth was dead and gone. You should have left it that way. When an opposing character would be KO'd but isn't, after resolutions, give them an unwanted resurrection token. Characters with unwanted resurrection tokens can't heal, evade, or reduce damage. So it cancels support or healing. It cancels evading. So, super senses, impervious, and cannot reduce damage. That's crazy. This time, nothing on heaven or earth can stop me. Special movement power with charge and flurry. Also a special damage power. Righteous anger is all the fuel I need. He has battle fury and exploit weakness. Guessing that comes in towards the end of the dial. He's got 0 range. Interesting. Phoenix Force with the 0 range. But look at that dial. 9 clicks long. The stats are gross. That's just gross. Yeah. Go back and look at his powers one more time because that special movement power. Charge and flurry. Charge and flurry, 13 range of movement with 4 damage. Just flurrying for 8. Why not? Why are you going to use Blades Claw's Fangs here unless you need a Hail Mary? I mean, look, I'm a guy that, like, if you got Blades Claw's Fangs, that's great. You got 4 base damage or 3 base damage, I'm not chancing it. I mean, unless you got to have it. Unless it's like, but that's a sick dial. That is incredible. And he's got Cosmic Energy, Team Ability. Boom. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are done opening our brick. And I know you're out there going, thank the Lord. Thank gosh. We're done. I'm not. I wish I had another brick to open for you. That's just selfishly and my own. Because I'm just, this set is pretty incredible. But we got Raza. We didn't get any more Starjammers. I'm sure that we're getting a ton more Starjammers. Sikorsky and Hepzibah and Corsair. I'm sure they're going to be in the set. We've got some of the New Mutants. We got almost all of X-Force. I didn't see a lot of Excalibur, man. I really want some more pieces of Excalibur. I know Rasputin is in this set. The future X-Men, the hybrid of a bunch of different X-Men. That's a gene-spliced mutant that Mr. Sinister creates. He becomes a big traitor in this whole thing down the line. So we gotta wait and see if Sinister comes around. Speaking of Sinister, we got him. We got Magneto. We got Apocalypse. Woo, we got a lot of the Quiet Council, actually, which I'm super excited about. This Krakoan regeneration situation is nuts. We got Moira. Oh, that Moira piece is chef's kiss to the Dial designer over there. We got members of the Five, but there's still so much out there that I was hoping for. We pretty much didn't get any enemies. We just got mutants. And you can make your own teams out of all of this, and that's pretty cool. It's a much different feeling set in that regard. It doesn't feel overly weighted good guy, bad guy. It just feels like we are getting the population. And that's kind of how this whole thing should feel. Really cool move by them. I still was hoping to pull Karima or Omega or Dr. Gregor, any of them. I was hoping to get, but I to be honest with you, I expected a couple of just generic, whether it's AIM scientists or whatever, that are working with that human organization to build the mother mold. But still, incredibly impressed, super excited for the set. We did only get out of the brick proper. We got 2 team-up cards. I said 3. We only got 2. We got 1 for Cyclops and 1 for Wolverine. If you buy the Fast Forces, you get 2 for Beast and the Fast Forces. But I'm not sure how many we're going to be dealing with. Cyclops, his team card is already an O2, which means he's got at least 2 of those team-up cards. So they might be tough to snag. They might be tough to find. We might be trading a lot, trying to get a complete set of that. But outside of that, man, the set is great. It's really, really good. So bravo to WizKids. I got some thank yous to give, and then I'll be out of your hair until the next set comes out sometime in the new year. So thank you, Hyper RPG Studios, for allowing me to come here. Once again, thank you to Adam, who's back there on the 1s and 2s and 3s, because there's 3 cameras. If you haven't checked out Hyper RPG stuff, it's incredible, especially for our community. They cover all the stuff you know and love. Cinema, pop culture, TV, tabletop games, video games, role-playing games. It's all there. Check them out. Hyper RPG. They're on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you so much to WizKids for sending me this incredible brick and being able to share all of this with you guys. WizKids trusts me in a way. I don't know why, but I have been such a fan of theirs for so many years, and the fact that they let me keep on doing this is huge. I got to thank all of our gaming stores and all of our comic shops that have been fighting through 2020 to stay afloat. And I've got to thank you all who have been supporting them and keeping your folders open and buying your books and buying your games and buying your HeroClix from them and helping them keep afloat. They need us right now, just like we need them. So make sure that you get your orders in for this set because it comes out December the 9th. It's not going to be a pre-release, of course. We got to stay safe, right? But December the 9th is when this set drops. I hope to see you guys online, maybe using Roll20, something along those lines. You know, we had an online HeroClix championship, world championship that happened, and it was pulled off. And it just goes to show we will find a way as a community to keep on gaming, to keep on staying connected to each other, keep on having tournaments, and keep this game completely relevant. And it's an escape for a lot of us. So maybe I'll see you guys out there online. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Anything that I can do in these videos, hit the comment section. If you got any comments on any of these characters, let me know. Make sure you tell me your favorite run of X-Men. It could be any X-Men or ancillary book of all time. Who was your favorite writer? What's your favorite team? You know, let's hash it up in the comments. Let's talk about X-Men because, I mean, there's so many fans of. There's so many out there like just like I am that just want to talk about this stuff. So I'll be in there. I'll be mixing it up with you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. That is your House of X unboxing series completed and done. I will see you guys when the next set comes out in 2021. And until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits. That's not one. Guys, thank you. Peace.